Hi there, Aquarius. I'm going to do a tarot and astrology dice reading, and I picked 3 cards, and they're not in any particular order. And the 3 12-sided dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets, and the lunar nodes, and the houses. And the 3 cards that you received is the Star, King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Now, Aquarius rules the Star card, so this is personifying you. This is a celestial card, a card about the cosmos. And the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords is about earthly. And I've been seeing this quite often, that the meshing of the celestial and earthly together in these card readings. Let's talk about the 9 of Swords first. You know, you feel like a victim or a martyr of some type of misfortune. You have all of the big D words: despondency, distress, discouragement. And you're seeking some type of hope and relief. And that's over there with the Star card of hope and healing. But right now, you're in despair. Something happened that's put you into some type of resentment or regret. You're in a funk. I'm kind of having the feeling that instead of it being a prominent event, it was more about missing an opportunity, and now you're kicking your butt for going, well, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I grab the golden ring when it came around? And I think this boils down to lack of self-confidence. You've felt vulnerable lately, and then it kind of just twirled you into a vortex of this personal despair. And this might even be some self-punishment going on here. And if anything did actually happen, maybe it's more of just a chaos that you've brought into your mind. But the redeeming feature of this card is it's a number 9, and you're heading towards a completion. It's going to come to some type of conclusion, but whatever it is, it's going to leave a bitter taste in your mouth. And that's why the King of Pentacles is here. He's the epitome of the earthly, material things. And that's what Pentacles is the earthly. You know, he brings in maturity and strength of character and acumen to deal with these type of things. And he wants you now to have that posture. He wants you to feel successful in not only running your financial affairs, but also in your health and well-being. He's the one that's going to want you to look at things more realistically. And if you set more realistic goals, you'll be able to draw from a source of inner power for success. But you have to work hard for it. This doesn't fall in your lap. He's here to assist you in attaining your goals, but in reality, you're just looking for some security of life and in this world. You know, whatever happened with the 9 of Swords has put you into this disappointment, but disappointment speaks the inner truth to you. And now you're starting to wake up, and that's why the Star card is there. You know, the fog is dissipating, and you're starting to see things with more clarity. And now you see that there's actually hope and healing. This card is also about orienting yourself in life. When you see the fixed stars up there, you know where you're at on the earth, and that's what this card is here for you, is to find out where you are on this earth, what position you have, and where you need to go. You know, it's saying there's a light in the tunnel for this despair, but the Star card is only a promise. You have to make this come into fruition. This card can also say that you have a guardian overseeing you, somebody that you knew in life that's now deceased. And perhaps now you're being guided by this person. You know, Dante in his La Commedia found his way out of the inferno, what he considered hell, by following the star. And you too can get out of your internal hell from the 9 of Swords by following the light of the star. And that's you. It's inside you. You've had the answer all the time. You just haven't heard it. You've had the answer all the time, but you just haven't been seeing the truth. Now I rolled the dice and received Taurus, the sun, in the first house. Well, that's kind of strong. Taurus is very aggressive, and the sun as well can be that way too. And the first house is about self. Now right off the bat, I'm relating the star card to the sun die. You've got some cosmic karma going on here. Taurus in the first house grounds this week with stability. And the King of Pentacles is representing this too, and will be overseeing this type of stability all through the week. And you don't mind delaying something. What can happen today can also wait to happen tomorrow. Unless it's about sensuality, physical sensuality. And then this is going to pique your interest because Venus is entering Taurus on June 6th. And this is going to put you into physical outer space. But otherwise, you really don't feel like wandering out of the status quo. You want to do the tried and true things and not go adventuring into unknown territories. You defend your beliefs rather aggressively with the Taurus die there. And regardless of the peer group pressure, you're going to do what you want to do. You know, they might be pushing you to do something, but then you even get more stubborn and won't budge. The Sun in Taurus and the King of Pentacles card makes rewards the name of the game. You know, you want some touchy-feely things. And you want to acquire some new things. So it brings out the inner child in you. However, the Nine of Swords is warning you to be careful of excesses. Too much of anything's going to take you off balance, and too much of the wrong things will have many consequences. The Sun in the first house orients you in your personal matters, and the Star card accentuates this. It means the positive you wants to come out and play, and hope and opportunity shine like the Sun and the Star for success. But don't come on too strong like the Bull, or people will get turned off and throw you into the Nine of Swords mode. You know, and this will make you feel like a failure rather than a raving success, which is what you've been envisioning in your mind for this week. So you could be your own worst enemy if you don't realize what's going on. And then heed the warning of Mercury going into Gemini on June 6th, and listen instead of talking too much. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.